He's overconfident.
Fall back! Click on Zombie Apocalypse.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought. That monster that appeared from the spirit vessel, and the power inside the blazing sword, they're both born of the same thing. It's all astral energy harvested from the souls of dying Danans.
I suppose so.
And it was the Danans who gave their lives for today. Their power, after all this time, is what finally destroyed Balsif and his wall. By the way, what happened to all the energy that we released?
It's dispersing and spreading across Dana as we speak, finding its way back to where it belongs.
And all the energy the Renans have harvested? Where does that go? One Sovereign's decided, I mean. I'd wager they don't give it back, right? What? Can't tell the Danan that? Or about why you want to kill all the lords?
Oh, like you don't have anything to hide? The blazing sword. It's powered by the burning astral energy of the Master Core I possess. So why don't you explain how it manifested into the shape of that beast, hmm? Just how did you manage that?
How am I supposed to know? My memory's a complete blank, remember? Fine, be that way. It's not like we ever trusted each other any... She's still not awake?
Not yet. Her injuries aren't serious, but she's severely weakened. Must have been quite a fight.
There's nothing we can give her?
If only. What with the beatings we've taken lately, we're barely getting by on the little provisions we have as it is.
That bad, huh? If there are no supplies here, then... That's it. We need Doc.
Doc? The same Doc that took care of you?
Yeah, he's back in Mosgul. If anyone can help us, it's him.
In that case, would you mind asking for us? I'd go myself, but I'm tied up here for now.
Not a problem. Leave it to me. I wonder what that girl's deal is. Never imagined anyone would ever come from outside the walls of Calaglia.
It's really not that big of a deal. There are more realms out there than just Calaglia, you know.
Maybe it sounds normal to you, but I've been behind those walls for as long as I can remember. Of course I knew there was more out there, but it sure didn't feel like it when unscalable walls are trapping you in.
I hate to burst your bubble, but the rest of Dana isn't much better. The world's full of lords who are just as bad as Balsif.
I know. That girl must have had her reasons for coming over to our territory. Even so, it's nice to see there really is life beyond the walls of Calaglia. It might not mean much to you, but that's reason enough for me to be happy. Is this what you asked for?
Perfect. That'll do nicely. I had a feeling you'd come through for us. With this, the little one should be right as rain in no time.
I can't believe it. Not often we get visitors from Cislodia around here.
Cislodia?
Calaglia's neighbor. One of the 5 realms. What with that wall in the way, I guess it's not surprising. But I've never actually met someone from the outside world before.
Up till now, the only time the gates ever opened was to let Renan convoy units in and out.
No one ever thought to stow away and hitch a ride out?
This place might be a living hell, but when next door is a living hell too, you start thinking it doesn't matter much one way or the other.
So you're Rinwell, and you're with the Cislodian resistance known as the Silver Swords. Your organization sent a group of you to establish contact, but you're the only one who made it through. That sound about right?
Lately, our people's oppression has become more and more severe. When we heard rumors that you had staged a successful rebellion in Calaglia, we hoped that maybe you could help us.
News sure gets around quickly, huh?
If you ask me, it's awfully convenient she just happened to show up now. Certainly raises a lot of red flags.
Please, I swear it's true! My people are dying! I risked my life trying to get here so I could find help.
It's okay. You did well. We'll take it from here.
Hold on, Zephyr. You're not really thinking...
We'll join her. Alphen, start getting ready. I let you use the blazing sword, and we worked together to overthrow the lords. That was the deal, remember?
Wait, is that a Renan? What is this?
Take it easy. It's complicated, but she's on our side. She helped to find some medicine for you.
She did? But no, she's a... I can't believe it.
The Renans from other realms could attack at any time.
That's for you all to worry about. I've got bigger fish to fry.
That sword of Alphen's is our best weapon. We can't just go lending him to other lands.
Even if you keep him here, the blade's as good as useless without me on board.
And what makes you think I can't persuade you, Bright Eyes?
What makes you think you can? Last I checked, you couldn't even touch me.
Enough! Alphen, what do you want to do?
I know all too well the hardships the slaves of this realm had to endure. That's why I took up the sword. To help them. If Danans are being oppressed in other realms, then I have to help them too.
Nath has a point. We can't discount the possibility of further attacks, but now our struggle has grown. It's become much larger than just liberating the people of Calaglia.
We can't be in 2 places at once, Zephyr.
True, which means we're limited in our options. We play this the same way we did with Balsef.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You and me both, but it's too late for regrets.
Jeez, really? You don't say.
So, you're really going, huh? Just the 4 of you?
Afraid so. Look after the place while we're away.
Always the smooth talker. We'll do what we can to hold down the fort.
We've got the Renans to keep us busy.
Good luck. Just remember,
Yeah, don't go killing anyone without good reason, I get it. I'm not about to repeat what they did.
let's move, people.
Do you think we'll really be able to wipe the Renans off the face of Dana?
Who said anything about doing that?
But we have to in order to survive. Don't we?
Now that you have the blazing sword, and have shown that we really can win this fight, do you really think we should go around killing every last Renan?
But what else are we supposed to do?
Say we go around killing Renans, so they don't kill us first. In turn, that'll just make more and more of them want to kill us. Where does it end, once you enter such a vicious cycle?
Is that why you told Grenar not to kill any Renans without a good reason?
I'm not saying we should forgive and forget what they've done to us. But we can't let ourselves be dragged down by our own hatred either. Hatred comes in many forms. There's no one solution that will work in every situation. We have to keep searching for new ones if we're going to survive. It's a lifelong journey, finding the answers. That goes for you too. You have to come up with your own answers. Normally, I don't pick on the weak.
Kick it!
Searing flame! Reload!
And hit time!
There! One
Win!
more!
Take
Searing
it!
flame!
Guess we gotta roll with it.
Try harder!
Don't go charging off like that.
Let
It's
the
over!
marksman handle this!
Burn!
Searing flame! Reload!
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep them coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it. What's that over there? Some kind of castle?
Yeah, one that belongs to a different lord than Balsef.
Right, that makes sense. You said there were 5 of them in all, right?
Right. We've still got a lot of work ahead of us.
Rinwell, right? It's nice to meet you. Does that little white animal follow you everywhere?
He's not a little white animal. His name's Hoodle, and he's a baby owl. And he's the only friend I have.
I'll take you all on.
A freezing storm!
Run you through.
Ice tornado! It's over! Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
We got flyers!
I've got this!
You're
Let a
surrounded.
marksman handle
Just
it.
stay calm.
All yours!
See ya. That was almost too easy.
Lost!
Azure Storm!
Ice tornado! Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your... Eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Pathetic!
Gotta break through! Every storm!
I never miss!
Come and face me! Strike! This one's all mine! Strike! You're on!
You're mine! Flame!
I'm sure I can put this to use.
What's got you so worked up, Hootle? Is that?
Watch out! They know we're here!
Flying Zoogles, huh? This is going to get interesting.
They're nothing I haven't seen before.
Shion!
I'll shoot them down, you finish them off. Got it? Knock a flying enemy out of the sky, and it's as good as done.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
I never miss! There! Insects should stay on the ground.
Here I come!
Reload!
Run you through! See ya!
Rising Wyvern!
Searing flame! Reload!
What was it those Zoogles were attacking just now? Is that?
What?
It's nothing.
I only helped because it was convenient. We couldn't have moved forward without clearing out those Zoogles. I don't know what's got you ticked off at me this time, but I suggest you keep your hands away from me.
No one asked you to help.
Rinwell, she healed its wounds. She's not trying to hurt it.
How can you be so...
They look like they're talking to each other.
He's probably happy to see another owl. I don't think Hootle's ever met one before. He might have been wondering if he was the only one. Oh. You just barely got to say hi.
At least we know it's out there. I'm sure we'll run into it again somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Right, Hootle?
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm always impressed how good of a shot you are, Shion.
What do you mean?
Just that all I'm good for is throwing myself at things with all my might. By comparison, your way is more... how do I put it? Precise.
It's not like I'm that good of a... Look, that's just how it is with guns. If you miss, it's a wasted bullet you can't get back.
Is that why you're always aiming to exploit enemies' weak spots?
I wouldn't say every shot is that deliberate, but that is part of it. For example, if I see a flying enemy, I'll often go for their wings. Also, if I see a jumping enemy without wings, I know they're an easy target because they can't get out of the way while in the air. In your case, I bet it's easier for you to deal with enemies that stay on the ground, right?
Definitely. Things that can fly circles around me are a real pain to deal with.
Exactly. It's important to keep your enemy's movements in check.
True. Although your shots have the added benefit of stunning enemies, so it's easier to swipe materials from them. It's really helped out.
It's nothing, really. As long as you keep doing your part when we fight, I'd say we're even.
Hey, Zephyr. Why do you keep fighting?
What do you mean?
Until I met you and the Crimson Crows, all the Danans I ever knew just accepted their lot in life as slaves. Hell, even I was like that. But all of you in the Resistance are different. Even when you have no hope of winning, you keep on fighting. Why is that?
Come on, that's an easy one. I just refuse to live life as a slave, that's all.
Better to die fighting for freedom than to live as a slave, huh?
Let me ask you a question, Alphen. What does it mean to you to not be a slave any longer?
I guess it means living a life not being ruled by the Renans, right?
But what about the Danans who died standing up to the Renans? Are they still slaves? Would they be truly free if all they did was follow my orders and die without knowing what it was they were doing?
But that's...
Being a slave isn't just a position. It's also a state of mind. Don't become my slave, Alphen.
I hate camping out. I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought. I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
What are you staring for?
Do all Danan fighters look like you?
What, this getup? I pulled this number together from scrap and parts I salvaged throughout the years. Though now I'm feeling self-conscious, seeing how put together you seem to be.
Oh no, I was just curious. Did you fortify your right side more because that's your dominant side?
Partly, but mostly because my body's a little worse for wear after all these years fighting.
That makes sense.
So you take extra care to protect your dominant side with more armor. Smart.
Is fighting all you think about? All done. Come and eat.
Well, off we go.
I take it we're heading through here then?
Everything all right, Zephyr?
Yeah, it's nothing.
What is that? A ring?
It was my wife's.
Your wife? You never mentioned anything about being married.
That's surprising?
You said was. So then, is she gone? Was it the Renans?
No, she was sick. I couldn't get her the medicine she needed, and then she was gone. I'd always wanted to show her the world as it could be.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. There are plenty of people out there more deserving of your sympathy than me.
But...
Let's go. Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Freezing.
Storm! Azure Storm! Try harder! Severing Wind! Stay away from its toxins! Azure Storm! Severing Wind! You're mine! It's over! Plasma Shock!
Freezing storm!
Burn in hell! I'll run you through! Azure Storm! Everything's coming up, Zephyr!
I was overconfident.
Fall back! Rising Walker! Touch Cannon! Wind! Mirage! Try this! Infernal Torrent!
This medicine medicine works as promised.
Azure Storm! Don't go charging off like that! You're mine! Talent Storm! Blast the shot!
Never imagined there were Zeugles out there that could pretend to be statues.
That's because Zeugles don't come from nature. Who knows what else is lurking out there?
Guess we have to be prepared for anything.
It's freezing in here. And after how hot it was outside, too.
It must be the cold air sweeping in from Cyslodia. It's the polar opposite of Calaglia, so I'd get used to it if I were you.
Is the little guy okay?
Oh, don't worry about Hootle. He's from Cyslodia. Probably just nerves is all. He's not really used to being around other people this much.
Rinwell, how about filling them in on what to expect from Cyslodia?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, for starters, nobody trusts nobody.
Come again?
Just like I said, you never know when Snake Eyes are watching you.
That's what they call their lord's henchmen, apparently.
Their official title is the Bureau of Civil Observation. They've got cronies undercover everywhere, observing us at all times.
So? Renin surveillance was an everyday part of life in Calaglia.
Difference is, in Cyslodia, it's not just Renins. They've got Danans spying on each other, too. Or in other words, there's the Snake Eyes themselves, plus all their small-time informants. All it takes is someone squealing on you, and it's straight to labor camp. No questions asked, no goodbyes. Course, informers are rewarded handsomely for their deceit. Everyone's always got one eye open, waiting for the moment to inform on someone before being tattled on first.
Hence the not trusting one another, huh? In that case, what do you think they'll make of us?
Hard to say. Although, not being from Cyslodia will probably help, honestly.
More trustful of outsiders than even your own people. Why go along with it, though? Why doesn't anyone take a stand?
Not everyone is strong enough to stand, Alphen. That's why the world needs people like us. Normally I don't pick on the weak.
You're mine! Azure Storm!
Don't go charging off like that!
You're mine! It's over! This one's gonna be tough! Try harder!
Got you! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Take this!
Freeze and
Azure
storm!
Storm! Blast the shot! This
I
one's
never
all mine!
I'm on it!
Go! I'm
Azure
only
One
getting
final push! Right! Give them all we got!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Very careless.
Don't tell me! Destruction! See ya! Talent Sword!
None shall escape my judgment.
Here I come! Targeting Shion!
Freezing storm.
Severing Wind!
Ice tornado. So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us!
I'll be right as rain in no time.
I'll run you down! Great! On to the next!
Roger that.
Show me what you can do, kiddo!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Pathetic! I'll take you all on! You're mine! Azure Storm! I'll run you through! Win! See ya! Talent Sword!
Pounce it. Steer it. If it's in the sky, it's mine. Here's a healing art.
It's over!
I'll fix you up.
Talent
This
Sword!
one's mine.
You're mine! It's over!
I'll cover you.
Severing Wind!
Recover.
It's over! Dragon
Do it.
Shot!
Reload.
Here I come! Blood!
Cyan in. Back into the fray.
Slash the shot! I'll run you through! Let me know if you're struggling. Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Here I come! It's on! Talent Storm! Burn!
Cyan instant. Your wings won't save you from me. Cyan instant.
I'll run you through! Got fire!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Severing Wind! All yours! No escape!
A freezing
Take
storm.
this! Run you through! That is coming! Take this! Azure Storm!
One more.
I'll run you through! See ya! Azure
None
Storm!
shall escape my judgment.
Severing Wind!
Let them
I'll
mark.
run you
Together, that wasn't even a problem. This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Damn it!
What's wrong?
Nothing! Focus on the fight! You're surrounded! Just stay calm! Come on! Cannon!
Reload. I'll cover.
Azure Storm!
Okay.
See ya! Talent Storm! Touch Cannon!
Flame. Reload.
You're not giving up now, are you?
No, I refuse to let it end like this.
That's what I want to hear! Raise your sword! Here I come! On it! See ya!
Storm!
Talent Storm!
Ice Torch!
Another notch in the old belt.
Keep 'em coming.
You like that taste of freedom, kid?
I think I could get used to it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Here I come! Win!
See
You're
ya!
mine! Talent Storm! Touch
Never
shock!
gonna escape my judgment!
It's over! Azure Storm! Run you through! Here I come! Azure Storm!
Reload!
Severing Wind! Here I come! You're finished!
This one's... I'm out of ammo! This one's mine!
You're mine! Azure Storm! Severing Wind!
Do it!
See ya! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
damn. That weak, huh? This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Ammo! I'm all stuffed up!
Azure Storm!
Cyan
Take this! Damn it!
What's wrong?
Nothing! Focus on the fight! Severing Wind! Here I come! This one's all mine!
A freezing storm!
Ignite!
Ice tornado!
Azure Storm! Touch cannon! Here I come!
There,
It's
do it!
over! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Whoa, take a look at that.
Brace yourselves! This one... Tough! Azure Storm! Severing Wind! Azure Storm! Take this! I'm on it!
Searing flame! Reload!
Talent Storm! Touch
None shall
cannon!
escape
Azure
my
Storm!
judgment!
Severing Wind! It's over! I'm on it! Plasma Shock!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably...
See ya! Talent
Do it!
Touch cannon!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I can feel my power growing! opponent like this should be easy.
First aid!
Okay, here I go.
Take this!
Ice tornado! Searing flame! Reload! Take it! It's over!
Run you through!
Searing flame! Reload!
You're
I'm
mine!
watching you! How's this?
It's on!
Searing Alpin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Go!
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
How's this?
Searing flame! Reload! Take it!
I can feel my precision improving.
And what have we got here?
Oh, I saw that in a book once. Those things are worth a lot.
You're a little bookworm, aren't you?
An opponent this should be easy.
Take it! It's over! Searing flame! Reload! Mega ray! I'm only searing flame!
Severing wing!
Mega ray! Searing flame! Reload! Alpin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Mega ray!
Finish it!
It's Alpin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Not much further now. The exit'll take us straight into Cyslodia.
You're brooding again. What's eating at you?
We defeated Balsif and liberated Calaglia from the Renans. Now, we're on our way to rescue our fellow Danans in Cyslodia. I'm committed to helping our people. You know that. But then, what happens after that? What's our endgame here?
Good question. The Danans vastly outnumber the Renans. Yet we rarely take up arms, because we know that when it comes to firepower, we don't stand a chance. Even if you succeeded in overthrowing the Lords and freeing Dana, then what? Lenegis would still hover over us, the Renan motherland behind it. If they so desired, the Renans could potentially use their might to wipe us off the planet in a second, no matter how powerful that blazing sword of yours is.
So what you're saying is we don't stand a chance. So what the heck are we even doing?
There's no sense in discarding today's victory for tomorrow's loss. If fighting yields even a single day of freedom, it will all have been worth it in the end. Who knows? Maybe that's the day we make preparations for the battle that will free us for good. Speaking pragmatically, the fact the Renans don't exterminate us all in spite of their technical advantage has to mean one thing. They need us. It's up to us to put a dent in their armor before they cotton on to our plan. That way, we force them to the negotiating table.
You want to negotiate with the Renans?
It's galling, I know, but it's the only way to survive while securing our freedom at the same time.
That's... But even so, we can't just...
If you lot are done talking, there's a lord we came to overthrow.
What about you, Xion? What do you plan on doing after we've given the lords the boot?
All I know is, my reasons for fighting aren't the same as yours. I'm through answering these pointless questions.
So this is Cyslodia.
How far is it to the capital?
We've still got a ways to go. Also, the Zeugles here are different than those in Calaglia, so be careful.
Got it. Sounds like we should make sure we stick close together as we keep moving.
Agreed. Hey, Xion!
It'll be hard for me to use my rifle in a pinch if we're all bunched together. I'll follow behind the rest of you.
Right. Makes sense.
What's up with her? She seems even more upfront than back in Calaglia.
In case you forgot, we're in enemy territory now. If you don't get serious and focus on the task at hand, you'll be inviting trouble.
Don't take it personally. I think that's just the way she is. Plus, you have to remember, with those thorns of hers, she's probably not used to anybody being all that friendly to her. The fact that you can't feel pain means you probably end up getting closer to her than she's used to.
You really think so?
We're talking about someone who came down to Dana all by herself. But you don't see her homesick for Lenegis at all, do you?
No.
That alone speaks volumes about how difficult her whole situation must be.
Yeah.
It's your job as her partner to understand that, and give her the support she needs. You two are going to be stuck together for a while, so the sooner you make nice, the better.
Make nice?
Yep. Now come on.
I get that they're not exactly on the best of terms, but... is everything going to be okay with these people?
It's crazy to feel just how much the temperature has changed from crossing over a single peak.
Is it really that big of a difference?
Definitely. Calaglia was hot.
I can only tell from appearance, so... Achoo!
You might not be able to feel it, but it sure looks like your body responds to it just the same.
Seems like it. So if I sneeze, I guess that it's a sign that it's getting chilly.
They say that sneezing is often the first sign you're coming down with the cold, too. That's all the more reason you need to be careful with...
Ha-choo!
Was that also a sneeze?
I just bit my tongue, that's all.
No. It sounded a lot different from mine. But I could swear it was still...
It wasn't a sneeze, okay? Ha-choo!
Guess we both need to be careful out here in the cold.